Action.
Hi, I'm Dr. Graham Taylor, chiropractor and retained neonatal reflexes practitioner, and we've just got to the end of our journey here on the Nimboida River, and what an amazing journey it's been and continues to be, really. We've just had so many teachings from this journey, and we've just immersed ourselves in nature, and we've just allowed ourselves to travel down the river and enjoy the company of other men and take on the challenges of being in the wild, which is a bit of a shock coming from town or city.
So what were your how are you feeling at the end of this trip?
Well, pretty exhilarated, really. Very tired. I mean, great physical workout, and also when you start getting fatigued on a river, knowing there's further challenges ahead, then you dig into your resources a little bit to, address those challenges, such as further weapons, something like that.
What were your takeaways from this trip?
Big takeaways, really. The most poignant for me being, I like to use the river experience as a mirror to reflect on how things can be in business at certain times. Now, we formulate our ideas and we feel good about them, and we put it into practice, and away we go with great intentions. Certain times, though, along the way, we might be challenged. We might get bumpy times. We might have easy sailing times. These are the times often we wonder, well, so are we on the right track? That's the thing we've got to decide a lot of the time. And coming up to these rapids with a bit of an eye around the corner and picking our chart, charting our way through, communicating with our other guy in the boat, and then committing to the course through the white water. That's been the challenge, and that's very useful analogy for what happens, in our business.
So true. Lastly, if other men were to ask you what this trip was about, what would you say to them?
About connecting. I connected with myself, connected with other men who are in business, and so we all have to get away. You have to get away from the grind and from the normal hustle bustle of what goes on in our business, and so refreshing. So we're all charged up and we're ready to go.
Great. And lastly, out of 10, 10 being highly enlightening, what would you give this trip out of 10?
Unhesitatingly a 10.
Awesome. Thanks, Graham.